Hey guys, welcome back to part 6 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this one, we're going to be doing the interior layout for the basement. We should also have time to do the interior layout for half of the second floor. So I gathered up all the blocks we're going to be using in this video. So make sure you have the white, gray, light gray, and cyan concrete. Then the dark oak planks, stairs, slabs, trapdoors, and the stripped dark oak logs. And then we have the spruce planks and stairs. Then the smooth quartz stairs, slabs, chiseled quartz blocks, quartz pillar, quartz bricks, light gray wool, and light gray carpet. Then some polished deep slate bricks, anvils, and some sea lanterns. We're going to head through this doorway into this space, and we're going to go ahead and finish off the ceiling area right here. And then we're going to head down towards the basement, which is going to be right here underneath the staircase which leads up to the second floor. So let's start with the ceiling first. Make sure you have these stripped dark oak logs. We're going to go all the way here at the top layer of where this wall is, right down the middle. And we're just going to have a beam going straight across from one side to the other. Just like that. Now make sure to switch to the dark oak stairs. Now just look over here at this side first. We're going to start marking out the crown molding. So it's just going to be at the top layer of the wall again. And we'll just have the dark oak stairs upside down on each side like that. Now let's go ahead and bring it along the sides right here, all the way up to that side. So it's just going to be brought all the way until we meet up here where the stairs are for the staircase. And now what we're going to do is just bring this straight into the beam. Just like that. Now let's go to this side and do the same thing. So go ahead and just bring it straight across. And then what we want to be sure to do is make sure it's lined up here at this side. So what I'm going to do is place a stair like that. Then one right here next to it. And now you can see that one's kind of curving. So what we want to do is have one more in that direction. So now this looks like it's flowing right into the crown molding on this side, just going straight through the beam. And now let's switch to the gray concrete. We can start filling in all the other space where you see that's empty. So we just have 2 spaces wide on each side. So there's that side. Let's do the same over here. And now let's be sure to add a light source. So let's grab the sea lanterns. And I'm going to be using the dark oak trapdoors. And we'll go ahead and have a sea lantern right around here. And another one over here. And then we'll just have some dark oak trapdoors for the space down the middle like that. So that's it here for the ceiling space. Now let's go ahead and focus on the staircase. Now make sure to switch to the dark oak stairs. We're going to be placing these upside down right below the staircase here. So starting all the way here at this layer, we're going to be going down by 7. So that'll be 1 right there, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. What we're going to do is just clear out this layer of the dark oak planks here. Make sure to go ahead and get these 2 here, right below the white concrete, and this one right here. So now we just have to do one more layer of upside down dark oak stairs like that. So now you should be able to count a total of 7. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this right here is layer 7, and then we have the crown molding. Right here you can see we do have an empty space. I'm going to be sure to fill that in with a dark oak slab. Just like that. And now let's go ahead and do the actual staircase itself. So be sure to switch to the dark oak stairs. We're going to go ahead and flip around. And we're going to be working our way down by 5 layers. So this is layer 1. And then we have layer 2. Then right here is 3. Go ahead and clear out 4 more blocks right here. So that is 3 layers going down. Let's remove this. That is layer 4. And then go ahead and bring this down all the way till layer 5 here. Now let's start adding the wall on each side. So all we're really doing is just continuing the white concrete all the way down to the basement level. So make sure to switch to the white concrete. And you can see here, we could just go ahead and fill in a strip of white concrete all the way across until you meet up with the dark oak stair here. We'll do the same on this side. So now you can see it's all just completely filled in with white concrete. Looks all good. Now let's go down on the next layer. We'll go ahead and clear out this dirt right here. Make sure to remove this as well. And now you could just go right below that and fill all of this in. Flip around to this side, clear out this layer of the dirt, and do the same thing, just fill all of that in. Now, right below that, we're going to carry on. So go ahead and just add another layer here. And on this side. So that's all looking pretty good so far, just a solid wall here, solid wall here. We're going to continue down. And you can see right here where this wall currently is how far it's going to be brought out. So it's just going to be one block further than the final stair. So let's go ahead and remove these other two layers of the dirt and grass here. And now you can see this corner and this corner is going to be replaced with some more white concrete. And there we go, that's about it for the walls leading down to the basement. So now we could just go all the way down here and start focusing entirely on the basement itself. So let's go ahead and continue clearing out more of this grass and dirt. So you can see right here, we're going to go ahead and push this back by another 6 layers, just where these 4 spaces are. So this will be 1 layer, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, and 6 layers in that direction, starting right here, like pretty much starting right here, so right at the edge of the wall. And then let's go up here and remove this layer here of the dirt. Just bring it all the way to the same level like that. So if you include this first space right here, and then work your way over, you should be able to count 7 spaces here. So we have all of this cleared out. Let's go ahead and look towards the left side first, starting right here at the edge of the wall. And we're just going to go ahead and remove another 15 layers. So just removed a strip of 15 spaces going in that direction. Now let's go ahead and clear out the rest of the blocks here for this corner. So we have all of that cleared out here at this side. Let's flip around and look at this side now. So starting right here, we're going to work our way in by 9 spaces. Alright, so we just went ahead and dug out a strip of 9. And now let's go ahead and clear out this entire corner. There we go. So, we walk down, look towards the left, removed 15 layers in that direction, towards the right, removed 9 layers. So this is going to be the main hallway here for the basement. And now let's be sure not to forget about the other layer here at the top for each side. So just clear out the first layer within the same amount of space that we just cleared out. Alright, so now we have 4 layers in height. And then starting right here, going across to this side, we have a 6 block wide space. Now on each side, let's be sure to clear out this layer right here, lined up where this white concrete wall is. So we just have the layer right here. Make sure to do this top layer as well. And now let's do the same on this side. Let's look over here at this side first. We're going to start marking out the walls and the doorways. So right up against this white concrete that we already have, we're going to be sure to add another 2 layers right up against it. And now, right here, let's be sure to have 2 stripped dark oak logs to mark out where a doorway is going to be. Now back to the white concrete, we're going to go ahead and place another 5 towards the right of it, and then just bring this up by an additional 3 layers, so it's 4 in total. And now, we're going to have another doorway right here, so remove these 2 blocks, replace it with these stripped dark oak logs, and now the remaining 3 spaces will just be white concrete. Now let's go across the top here, go ahead and fill that in with white concrete, and here as well. And all we're really going to do is just have some dark oak trapdoors on each side for the trim of the doorway. So we have that one there. Head on over here to this side and do the same thing. There we go, so 2 doorways like that. Now let's head on over here to this side. So back to the white concrete. We're going to go ahead and have another 3 here at this right side. We'll fill all of this in. And then these 2 spaces here is going to be another doorway. So go ahead and remove those. Have these stripped dark oak logs. And now back to the white concrete. We have another 3 spaces at this side. And we'll bring this all the way up as well. And then the 2 blocks across the top here. And the dark oak trapdoors on the side. Now let's look over here at this side. Make sure to have the white concrete. We're going to go ahead and fill in 2 spaces here at the right. And then these 2 spaces we're going to replace with these stripped dark oak logs. And then we have another 2 spaces here, which is going to be white concrete again. And then go across the top like that. And then dark oak trapdoors on each side. Now let's go ahead and flip around over to this side. We're just going to completely fill all of this in with a layer of white concrete. And now we have the back wall. And I did a little bit of a pattern here. So you could go ahead and do whichever type of pattern you want and use whichever colored blocks you want. But what I'm going to do is start with the gray concrete and just have 2 spaces right here all the way at the edge. Then a strip of white concrete. And then we'll go ahead and have 7 light gray concrete. Bring this all the way up. Just like that. Let's go ahead on over to this side and do the same thing. So 2 strips of gray concrete, a strip of white, then a strip of 7 light gray. And now we have 4 more spaces remaining here. So what I'm going to do is just have another strip of white on each side. And then the remaining space with gray concrete. So this is the little pattern that I decided to do here for this wall. Now I have the smooth quartz slabs, and I'm going to go ahead and just start filling in all the space here for the ceiling. So we're just going to be right up against the floors for that upper level. And it's just going to be a layer of the smooth quartz slabs just to cover all of that up. Just completely filled in with some smooth quartz slabs there for the ceiling of this hallway. And now you can see kind of what we got going on. So you walk down the staircase and this is the main hallway here for the basement. I decided to have an office here for this room. Over here is a bedroom and bathroom. And then here is another bedroom and bathroom. And then over here is the movie theater room. So let's go ahead and how about we do the office space over here next. So we're going to go ahead and clear out 7 layers where all these dirt and grass blocks are. So just worked my way in by another 7 layers. Let's look here at the left. We're going to go ahead and remove 4 layers. Like that. flip around here at this side, and we're going to remove another 3. And now you can see this corner here, and this corner here, we're going to go ahead and continue removing. So this is what we cleared out so far. And then let's be sure not to forget about the extra layer for the ceiling as well. So I'll just go straight across right here from one side to the other. And then we'll go ahead and bring this right along the edge. Around here. And back up to our main wall. And then go ahead and do all the space throughout the middle. So I did a different pattern for the walls here for this office space. So we're going to be starting with the white concrete. We'll go ahead and flip around. We're going to be sure to add an extra layer so that this wall is doubled up. So we just have the 3 spaces here at this side, and the 4 over here. We're just skipping right over the doorway. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab the stripped dark oak logs and just replace these 2 blocks right away. So now that's done. And now I'm going to have a layer of chiseled quartz blocks on top of the white concrete. And then 2 more layers of gray concrete on top of that. And then we'll go across the top, right here where the doorway space is. And then let's be sure to grab the dark oak trapdoors. And fill in the sides. So that is what the wall is looking like so far. Now let's go along the sides and do the same thing. So we just have the layer of the white concrete. Then the chiseled quartz, and the 2 layers of the gray. So, that's what it's looking like so far. Now let's go ahead and push this back by another 6 spaces starting here. So just 6 like that. We'll do the same on this side. And now let's go ahead and clear out this chunk right here down the middle. And then let's do the layer here for the ceiling space. And now we're going to go ahead and continue with the walls. We're just going to be bringing it in by 1 space on each side. So it's not going to be at the same edge as this wall, so starting right here, make sure you have the white concrete. We'll go ahead and just bring this towards the back. Then the layer of the chiseled quartz, and 2 layers of the gray. Let's go on over to this side and do the same thing. And now we have this entire back wall, which I'm just going to go ahead and fill in with light gray concrete. So we have all of the walls marked out here for this office space. Let's fill in the ceilings with the smooth quartz slabs. And there we go. So we have the walls and the ceilings all done here for the office. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and just leave all of the floors for the last little bit. Let's head on out. And let's go ahead and do this bedroom and bathroom space right here. So let's start by working our way in by 13 layers. So we're just going to clear out these 4 spaces here. And it's going to be brought in by 13. We just went ahead and dug in by 13 layers. Now let's look here towards the left. We're going to go ahead and dig this in by 5. And now look towards the right. We're going to dig this in by 4. And you could actually already see we have the start of the white concrete here, so just go ahead and dig it in by 3. This is where our main wall is going to be here for this bedroom. So, now you can see we just have this entire chunk right here. And this entire chunk here, we're going to go ahead and remove. So actually here at the right side, we are going to go ahead and remove the 3 that we just went ahead and marked out, but then we have to be sure to go behind that white concrete that we already have there and remove an additional layer. So, went ahead and just removed it by 3 like that. Now you can see all of this grass and dirt right behind the white concrete layer is also going to be removed. Just like that. And now let's go ahead and clear out this entire chunk over here on this side. And now let's do the layer right here at the top. So just a single layer, all within the edge of what we just removed. So we have all of that space cleared out, looking good so far. Over here at this right side is just going to be a completely solid wall. So let's just jump right on into that with the white concrete. And we'll just fill in all the remaining space that you see here. And there we go, just a solid white concrete wall here at the right side. Now let's go ahead and look over here at the left side. So we're going to go all the way to the edge of what we just cut out. And we'll just bring this over in that direction by 7. Right here, we're going to have 2 spaces with the stripped dark oak logs to mark out where the doorway is going to be. And then we have the remaining space here, which is just another 4 with some more white concrete. And now let's go ahead and add the 3 additional layers on top of that. And then we have the 2 spaces here at the top. Then the dark oak trapdoors on each side here for this doorway. And then you can see a little bit of chiseled quartz and gray concrete here. We can actually go ahead and remove that. That was just like the little corner for the wall. And we could just replace it with the white concrete so that it's all nice and clean right there. Alright, so now we have this entire wall marked out. We have the doorway right there, which leads into that bathroom. Let's go ahead and look at this back wall next. So here at the right side, we're going to go ahead and have 4 blocks of the white concrete. Right here is where the doorway is going to be. So I have the 2 stripped dark oak logs. Oh, hang on, make sure they're in the same direction. And then we have another 3 of the white concrete at the left. Go ahead and fill all of this in here. At this side as well. Then across the top. And then the dark oak trapdoors on each side. And now that we have all these walls marked out here for the bedroom, let's go ahead and fill in the ceiling with the smooth quartz slabs. So there we go, just completely filled in with the smooth quartz slabs. And we are going to also be sure to have some beams in a lot of these rooms as well. I just kind of forgot to do it before I filled in all the smooth quartz slabs. I usually like to mark it out first and then just do everything around it. So I guess what we're going to have to do is just remove some of these slabs to be able to add the beams that we're going to have. But anyways, no big deal. We'll head back on into the bedroom space. And let's go ahead and mark out this space here, which is going to be a closet. So let's go ahead and clear out 5 layers as we work our way in. So just 5 layers going in like that. We'll look at the left and bring this in by another 2. Just clear out all of this space. And now at the right, we'll go ahead and bring this in by 4. And once again, clear out all the remaining space. And now, let's go ahead and do the layer right here where the ceiling's going to be. Alright, now, we just have the white concrete, which is just going to be filled in for every side. now let's go ahead and do the smooth quartz slabs for the ceiling. And there we go, we have the closet all marked out here. Let's head on out, over to this space next. This is going to be the bathroom. So let's go in by 7 layers. So there we go, just went ahead and removed 7 layers going in. Here at the left, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back by another 3. And that will just clear out this entire chunk. And then at the right, let's just start with 1 layer. Because we have this bathroom shaped out a little bit differently. It's not all squared off. And then let's go ahead and do the extra layer here for the ceiling space. So we just have this square all cut out here for now. So now here at the right side, let's go ahead and remove another layer. But we're going to be sure to keep the corner block like that. And now go in again by another layer, and then once again leave the corner block like that. And then one more time, we're going to go ahead and just line up with that same exact layer that we just marked out. So it's looking like this. Let's go ahead and remove this layer here where the ceiling space will be. Like that. Now let's start marking out the walls for this space. So be sure to switch to the pillar quartz block. We're also going to be using the cyan concrete. And we're going to be doubling up the wall right here. So start with the pillar quartz. We'll go right here at the edge of the doorway. And just bring up 2 layers. And just bring it all the way to the edge like that. Here at the right side, we'll fill in these 3 spaces. And then just continue along this entire wall. So we have this side here. And then we go out and just follow along all of that. And then bring this across. So when you look over here at this side, you're still able to see 3 spaces here. Then 3 spaces here. And then we just have these 2 corner blocks. And then the rest of the wall along this side. And now we can look over here. This is where the shower space is going to be. And it's just going to be filled in with the quartz bricks. So we'll go ahead and just remove these 5 layers wide. So we have the first layer right here. We'll do another layer right behind that. Then another layer. And one more. So we just cleared out all the space here. Now let's go ahead and fill it in with the quartz bricks. So just starting right here at the edge. We'll push this all the way towards the back. Flip around to this side, do the same thing. And then fill in this entire back wall. So there we go, we have that marked out. Let's go ahead and continue with the rest of the walls. So we just have the cyan concrete. So just another 2 layers right on top of the pillar quartz blocks. So we have all of that filled in. Don't forget about the doorway, so we just have the 2 across the top. We have the stripped dark oak logs here on the floor. And then the dark oak trapdoors along the side. And now let's look over here. Let's go ahead and do the other layer of the quartz bricks. And then let's remove this layer here of the dirt at the top. And replace that with another layer of the quartz bricks. And now you can see all the other space will be filled in with the smooth quartz slabs for the ceiling. So now we have the bathroom all marked out here. So we'll head on out and into this space next. So we're going to go ahead and work our way in by 17. So just clear out 17 layers of these dirt and grass blocks. Just starting right here at this first layer and working your way in, you should now be able to see a strip of 17 here. Now at the right side, I'm going to go ahead and remove another 2, and then just work that all the way towards the back. And then over at the left side, it's going to be, I guess for now, just like this other 2 here, but we do have to do an additional layer, which is going to be lined up where this wall is. But for now, we'll just go ahead and do 2 on each side. So, we walk in here. We worked our way all the way towards the back by 17 spaces. And then here at the left, we remove that 2. Here at the right, we remove that 2. Now let's line up here at the same layer as this white concrete, and continue deleting this other layer here, going all the way towards the back again. And let's be sure to also do this extra layer here where the ceiling will be. Alright, so that's what we cleared out so far. Now let's go ahead and continue clearing out this chunk that we see right here. So just these 2 spaces. So everywhere you see this grass and dirt, we're going to go ahead and remove, and you're going to be able to see the white concrete for the wall that we have for the bedroom that's right next to this. Oh, and I just accidentally deleted it. Alright, be sure to replace that. So yeah, we're just working this all the way to the back, where we left off the other space. And then you can see we have a few more blocks remaining here that we're also going to remove. And now let's do this layer of the dirt right here, right above us. So let's go ahead and look at the staircase space first. So with the white concrete, we're just going to go ahead and have another layer right here. And then you could just bring that all the way into the wall. And then here at the top, we're going to go ahead and have 2 layers of upside down smooth quartz stairs. So just 3 like that, and another 3 right above it. And now let's go here to the back and continue the rest of the white concrete all the way to where we left that off. So we have a solid wall right here now. And let's go ahead and do this back side as well. So just straight across from one side to the other. And then we have this side, which is also going to be completely white concrete. And we are going to have a bathroom here in the back. So we're going to be sure to have a wall which is going to divide the bathroom and the bedroom that we're going to have here. So we're just going to continue with the white concrete. Let's go all the way here to the back. We want to make sure to leave 4 spaces. So we're going to start here on this 5th space. We're going to bring this out by 2. And this wall is going to be doubled up, so we'll add an extra layer. And then remove these 4 spaces here. This is where the stripped dark oak logs are going to be. And then all of the rest of the space on this side will just be more white concrete. Alright, and now let's go ahead and do the 2 layers across the top. Then the dark oak trapdoors along the side. There we go. So now let's just go through and fill in all the other space with the smooth quartz slabs for the ceiling. So once again, we just have the floors left to do for this space, but let's go ahead and head on out and do the final room that we have here for the basement, which is the movie theater. And now let's work our way in by 13. So we're just going to remove 13 layers right here. So just went ahead and worked our way in by 13 layers. Now at the left, I'm going to go ahead and just bring this in by 2 and clear all of this out. So there we go. At the original build, I did end up removing this layer as well, but I want to do something different for the bedroom on the other side, so I'm just going to leave this extra layer where it's at. And now let's look towards the right. So starting right here, we're going to go ahead and bring this in by 10. Just like that. And now you can see this entire chunk all right here. We're going to go ahead and remove. Alright, so just went ahead and cleared out all that space. Now let's go ahead and be sure to remove that extra layer right above us. Alright, so we have all of that cleared out. This wall right here is going to be doubled up. So what we're going to do is have the walls all gray concrete here for this space. So be sure to switch to that. And we'll just fill in the 2 spaces here at this right side. Go across the top of the doorway. And then fill in all the other space here along this side. So be sure to move that sea lantern out of the way so we can just bring that straight towards the back. And just fill in this entire wall. So it's looking like that. Let's be sure to have the stripped dark oak logs in the floor. And the dark oak trapdoors along the side. There we go. And now this wall will just be entirely gray concrete as well. And then for this side as well. So this is what we have so far. We just have this back wall, which is where the TV is going to be. So it's going to be a little bit different here. So I'm just going to go on each side and fill in 2 spaces in each corner. So just 2 like that, and 2 like this. And what we're going to do is just leave this entire wall as it is. This is where the TV is going to be all marked out, so it's all just going to be filled in, and that'll be done when we start doing all of the furnishings. And now let's go through and fill in all the remaining space with the smooth quartz slabs for the ceiling. Alright, so now we have the movie theater room all marked out for now. Now let's start going through and doing all of the floors for all of these spaces. So first let's just go through every single space that we just cleared out, and everywhere that you see grass, we're going to go ahead and remove. So just that first layer of all the grass in every room we're going to clear out. So I'll see you guys once I have it all removed, and then we can start filling in all of the floors. Alright, so I just finished going through every single room and removing that first layer of all the grass. So now we can start filling in all of the floors. I'm going to start here in the main hallway with the dark oak planks. Let's go ahead and fill in these 2 spaces here right where the staircase is. Then I'm going to go along the outer edge with 1 layer of these planks, just wrapping it all the way around. And then on this side, I'm going to add another layer, then flip around and do the same thing over here. And now with the spruce stairs, I'm going to be placing these within that empty shape that we have in the middle. So these are just going to be wrapped all the way around. And then we have the final strip right down the middle here, which is just going to be spruce planks. So now we have the floors all filled in here for this hallway. Now let's jump on into... Oh, you know what? Here, this is very simple. This is just all completely dark oak planks. So we'll fill all of this in. So we have that office space done. And now how about we do dark oak planks for this bedroom and that closet? And then also do it for this bedroom here. Or how about we do spruce planks in here, and then the dark oak planks in here. So, I'll go ahead and fill in those 2 rooms next. Alright, so we have this closet filled in. We have this bedroom. And then we have this bedroom here. Now for this bathroom, let's go ahead and do just some quartz bricks for the floors in here. And then let's head on out to this other bathroom for this bedroom. And I'm going to be using the polished deep slate for the floors in here. And this is going to be brought all the way until like straight across right here. So this right here is going to be the shower space. So I guess we'll just go ahead and leave that empty for now, and we'll do all of that when we start doing the furnishings. Now let's head on into the movie theater room and do this space next. So we're going to be using the light gray wool. I did end up also using the light gray carpet at the original build, but now that I realize we don't even actually really need to use that. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it and just use the full blocks of the gray wool. So, what I'm going to do is have a strip of 5 just filled in right here at this layer. So I'll go ahead and fill all of this in here. And now what I'm going to do is remove the layer of the bedrock, and then just replace it all with the gray wool. So it's going to be a little step down. So there we go. Let's go ahead and remove all this remaining dirt here, right underneath the gray concrete for the wall. And we'll go ahead and just fill all of that in, just clean it up. And we're just going to leave this back wall as it is for now. And now I am going to go through and add all the beams that I'm going to have in the ceiling for every room. Then this basement will be all marked out and ready to be furnished. So that'll be the final touch we're going to do here for the basement. So I have these stripped dark oak logs. I'll start here in the main hallway. And I'm just going to go right down the middle of the strip of 7 of the light gray concrete. And I'm just going to remove this strip of the smooth quartz slabs in the ceiling. And this is going to be replaced with stripped dark oak logs. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. So once again, lined up with the light gray concrete down the middle, we'll have another beam right here. And that's about it here for the hallway. Let's head on into the movie theater room. I'm going to flip around and make sure I'm lined up here at the left side of the doorway. I'm going to have a beam going right across here. And then over on this side, I'm going to be 1 space away from this corner. So lined up right here on this space. And we're going to have another beam. Alright, so we have a couple in here for this room. We'll head on out. And I didn't really do anything here for this space. I did have a couple in here. So I'm going to line up at this space, 1 block away from the edge of that corner. And just have a beam going across right there. And then we'll have another one just a few spaces away from that one. So lined up here at this space. Go ahead and remove this. There we go, that ceiling is done. So how about we go ahead and have one, maybe like right here and right here. So just leaving 2 spaces on each side. Then we'll go ahead and just bring it straight across to the other side. Alright, and now we have this bedroom space all done. And that's about all I'm going to be doing here for the basement. So we pretty much just have all of the furnishings left. So I was going to go through and do the first half of the second floor as well in this video, but I guess this basement did take a little bit longer than I expected, so what I am going to do is just leave it at that here for part 6. And in part 7, we'll be heading right on up to the second floor, and I think we should have time to do this entire floor here, as well as the attic all in part 7. Alright guys, that's going to be it here for part 6 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If this did help you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in part 7. We should have time to do the entire second floor as well as the attic.